Time is running out, guys. You have to start acting here really quick for the next move that I see for Bitcoin. And I don't want to waste any time here, and let's jump directly into today's content because time is here of the essence today. I'm here on High Block Capital looking at the liquidation levels and the liquidation heat map here overall. And what I can tell you is that a really big move for Bitcoin is in the making right now. And I only need to look for that here on the amount of shorts that are piling up. And you see here what kind of big amount is accumulating here since we got that massive drop to the downside. And when we're going back and look what happens when we have a bigger accumulation of shorts, you're going to see, let's go here over here. See here, a big drop, then shorts were piling up. Here the same thing, even though we gradually went higher. And then at some point, price pops and all these shorts are getting liquidated, and we see then a little bit more longs coming into the market. So now compare these two areas. You see how much more shorts are down here, and every single time when we have a majority on either side of the scale, doesn't matter if it's longs or if it's shorts, the leading side gets punished. And you see we are here now for 3 days already, piling up massive shorts. And I can tell you there is a massive short squeeze right now in the works, and it can happen as early as potentially today. And before I go now into the Bitcoin chart, I wanted to tell you what I was cooking up here with BYBIT in terms of the giveaway. I told you that I was talking to BYBIT about a giveaway that is only made for you, and it's really simple for you to take part in it. And this will be on an ongoing basis. This is not a one-time thing that I have negotiated with them. The rules are really simple. You only need to sign up on BYBIT with the link under this video in the description. You need to deposit $100 and you need to open one trade. But the trade, you can use the lowest amount possible to open a trade. It's only important that you just open a trade, and it also does not matter if the trade is open for just a split second. You can open a trade, close it, done, finish. So to be eligible for this, you need to be subscribed to the channel, really important, and also have the notification bell on. And then you will be eligible for a $1,000 reward in that giveaway. And we're going to do this every single week. Why is it important that you are subscribed and have the notification bell on? Because if you are smart, I cannot check that if you have a BYBIT account and you are subscribed to the channel. Let me explain it really quick to you. If you are not subscribed and don't have the notification bell on, you might potentially lose the amount that you potentially win. How does that make sense? Okay, listen. I will not give the $1,000 away on a fixed day within the week. I will do it totally random. It could be that later today in the video, I give already $1,000 away. It could be that I do it in 2 days. It could be that I do it by Sunday, next weekend. You just don't know when I'm going to do it. The other reason why you need to be subscribed and have the notifications on is that once I announce you as a winner, you have a 12-hour time window to reach out to me to verify that you are the owner of the BYBIT account that I have randomly chosen to be a winner. So if the 12 hours go by and you have not reached out to my team or to me, then you basically miss out, because then the next day I'm going to give it to somebody else in the next video. And the whole thing continues, so until actually somebody does that on time. So it's in your best interest to watch the full video that I put out on every single day after you are subscribed and also have the notifications on, so that you will not miss out on the potential chance to win $1,000. And you have every single week the chance to win. The only thing that you need to do is watch the video from beginning to end, be subscribed, have the notifications on, and then, of course, have a BYBIT account, $100 in the account, and open once a trade. The winner will be checked if all of these things are actually done. So if you are the winner, I'm gonna check if the BYBIT account belongs to you. I'm gonna check if you're subscribed to the channel. I want to see a screenshot that you are subscribed and have notifications on. And then you're gonna get $1,000 directly credited into your BYBIT account. So I don't need a wallet address, because maybe some scammers try to take the money away from you, you know, so nobody can pretend to be the owner of the account, because the money goes straight into the BYBIT account that's associated with the account number that I'm gonna randomly pick. So again, guys, that is on a weekly base. Every week, totally randomly, I'm gonna call out a BYBIT number that has opened an account from today onwards, deposited $100, and has opened at least one trade. Even if it's for a split second, doesn't matter. Even if it's a $1 trade, doesn't matter. Open one trade, you're eligible for it. Something else that I want to mention before I finally go back to Bitcoin: the more people are participating in this, the bigger the amount will grow over time. So we are starting with $1,000, and this can go up to 100,000, 200,000, even up to $1 million. So I want you to understand that we are talking about life-changing money for you guys here, potentially, for just doing some simple tasks, you know, really simple. So because I want that you guys, even the people with not a lot of money, have the ability to get some money into their trading account and start making here life-changing money in this bull run. That's why I went to BYBIT, explained them my idea, that I want that a lot of you guys that feel like they have a disadvantage right now will be able to trade with me and all the others that are watching my videos some money here and potentially become a full-time trader. That's why I'm doing this, guys. You know, so this is something that was negotiated over a couple of weeks with BYBIT. We finally came to the end of it today. Now it's up to you guys. Again, create a BYBIT account right now with the link under this video or in the pinned comment of this video. Deposit $100, open one single trade for a split second, even if it's for $1, it does not matter. Subscribe to my channel, have the notifications on, and watch every single day my videos from beginning to end to see if I actually call you out to be one of the winners of this giveaway. And now let's go back to Bitcoin, because potentially some juicy entries are opening up here quite soon. When we're going here to the 15 minutes time frame, what we can observe here for the moment is that we are still stuck here around the mid-range that we have created over the weekend after the massive drop here. So we are kind of still playing jumping rope with that range here. But I can tell you the first early signs are already here that we are soon getting a bullish divergence move to the upside. So how do I identify that? So first of all, we have here higher lows on the RSI now on the 15 minutes chart, and we still have lower lows on the price action. That is our first indication. The second indication when we should take a trade is when Bitcoin starts breaking this downward sloping trend line, which is in alignment with the mid-range level. So once you're seeing a 15-minute candle body close above $69,450, that is where you want to enter. That is where you need to pounce with a potential first target of 69,570. And from there, you take it to higher levels like 70,200 and above. But the first level where you should take profit or at least raise your stop loss to the entry level is here at 69,575. So of course that is not a big move. You know, we're talking less than 1%, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so only 0.2%. But what I can tell you is if you trade on 20x leverage, that's 4% to the upside. And if you can make the trade as at least risk-free when we are reaching 69,570 and move your stop loss to 69,400, at least you don't lose any money anymore, you know. So if we get rejected from here and come one more time down here to the bottom range, at least you will not lose any money on that move, you know. So of course, if we start to do something like this, even better, then you are in profit and you let it run. When we're going to the daily chart, something super interesting unfolding in front of our eyes here is that the correction time since we created the all-time high is getting overextended here. So we are right now in a consolidation phase of 91 days, more or less, and the correction overall goes on already for 87 days. So usually when we're getting close to the 100, 102, 103 days range, that is where we see a violent move in Bitcoin back to the upside, because again, it is like a spring coil that you squeeze together. And the more you squeeze it, the more kinetic energy is building up there. And once you are releasing that, it's jumping away like super fast, you know. So, and this is the same thing. So, you know, if you have a spring and you just squeeze it a little bit, it will not jump even over my table, you know. But if you squeeze it completely together and then let it go, it's gonna fly 2, 3, 4, 5 meters, you know, so 10, 20 feet away from you. And that's the same thing with the Bitcoin price. Right now, the price is suppressed in that consolidation. And once that consolidation is done, we're going to see a massive snap to the upside. And we're getting close, guys. We're getting really, really close to the end of it. The potential end is here like 23, 24 June, something like this. So you see, we are getting close, really, really close. If I extend this to that date, you see it's 104, slightly longer than the longest correction that we had so far of 102 days. And I expect in the worst case scenario that around that time, we're going to see a massive fireworks for the Bitcoin price action. But for now, I believe it could potentially even be happening a little bit earlier. When we're looking at the 12-hourly chart, here you also see early signs for a reversal, actually multiple signs. So you have here a tweezer bottom here already. Potentially now we have another tweezer bottom, just a little bit higher, and the indicators are already heavily oversold. The stochastic is oversold here. The MACD is technically still bearish, but it's also slowly coming back up here with the signal line the trend line to cross above the signal line, which will give us a buy signal. And the RSI looks like to be bouncing off here the 50% mark again. And every time, remember, when we do this, price goes back to the upside. And another bullish indication on the 12-hourly chart is that we are holding the golden ratio here, the 0.65, 0.618, 69,400 to like 69,600 approximately. These are the levels of the golden pocket, and for now, price is holding within that. So, and that is usually a massive bounce area, especially when indicators are in alignment with that. Then on the 4-hourly chart, I'm looking here right now at a new indicator that I'm testing. It's called the volatility overbought oversold indicator. So that is telling you when volatility is overbought or oversold. And right now we are in a neutral level because of the sideways chop that we are seeing. So if we would come up here back to the 12% level, that would mean we have massive volatility right now in the market and are overbought in terms of volatility, and volatility needs to come down. And when we're at the bottom of it, means volatility is oversold, and we need to get volatility back to the upside. And depending on from what kind of move we come, we're gonna get then a reversal. So here in this case, we had a move to the downside. Volatility went flat because of the sideways action. So now we would anticipate a reversal back to the upside, and that would also look like an inverse Bart-Simpson pattern. The volatility index is still super low, so massive volatility is not back yet, obviously, because we see this here in the price action with that sideways chop from 69,100 to basically more, 69,900, an $800 range. But once volatility is coming back, you of course gonna see that in the price action, and right now it looks like volatility will come back and push us to the upside. So why again do I believe that this is the most likely scenario? Because first of all, in the highest concentration of orders is right now above us. So there are massive sell walls, which does not mean that we cannot break through that, you know. So once we are touching here $70,200, $300, expect a major short squeeze to the upside to 71, potentially even higher, because this is coinciding with some big short liquidation pockets on the short side for traders. So of course, if we start losing now the levels that we are currently holding, then the next stop to the lower end could be $68,200 to $68,000 sharp. But from what we are seeing right now in the Bitcoin price action is that this doesn't seem to be the levels that we need to focus on, at least not in the short term. Higher time frame, of course, but shorter time frame, no. So here on the liquidation levels, what we're observing right now is that the Bitcoin price is pushing back up to the upside. If we move a little bit higher, we start liquidating all these over-leveraged shorts here, but I'm a little bit cautious to say that the next move is straight to the upside because of the over-leveraged long liquidity that we are building up here on these liquidation levels. So there could be, in the worst case, a quick move to the downside to like 69, 68, 900, and then we finally see a move back to the upside. I think it will coincide a little bit with the ETF inflows today, and unless something else crazy happens in the market, there should be nothing stopping us from going higher here. In terms of the liquidation heat map, here above us, from 72,300 to 75,000, there is over $20 billion worth of short liquidity that has built up here. And that is one of the reasons why I'm telling you time is running out and we are getting a massive run soon to the upside, because if we have so much liquidity above us, this is not just sitting there and will not be tapped. It is just a matter of time until we tap this. We see early signs on the 4-hourly chart already with, no, was it the 50 minutes chart, guys? I don't want to tell you something wrong here. No, yeah, sorry, 50 minutes chart. So here's the bullish divergence. And you see, we start to break out here to the upside now, but we need another 4 minutes to be sure to open a position here. So we don't want to open right now. We need to wait until this candle is closed and above that downward sloping trend line. To say that the bullish divergence is in progress right now, and the target of that bullish divergence is the upper range here of like $69,800, $69,700. That is the initial target of that move, with a potential to go higher because of fair value gap that we have here from 69,900 to 70,300. And now you see how these puzzle pieces all fit in together. When I said once we're tapping into $70,200, $300, we're going to see a massive short liquidation, because we don't only have the fair value gap here, we have short liquidations built up around this level, and we have a massive sell wall there. So once we are starting to push into this level, this will all start to go away and make room for a further impulse move to the upside. So here you see right now Bitcoin is actually trying to stay above that current level and to hold it, so that we can start the initial move here to the upside right now. When I go back to the USDT dominance, then also here you see that we have this massive downward sloping trend line that is acting as resistance right now. We want that this line keeps to be resistance, also with the horizontal level here in red. We don't want that these levels are getting broken, because that would be really bad news for Bitcoin and crypto overall. We want to see a rejection from this buy today, maximum tomorrow. And that would be also another signal that the market is ready to go back to the upside when this is going to the downside. Let's talk really quick about some altcoins. Ethereum is bouncing here right now, is trying to reclaim the $3,685 level. If we can reclaim that, then I would say that this whole move is potentially just a deviation out of the prior trading range that we had here. I gave you upside targets that are more investment targets, guys, because I don't believe that we will see these prices anytime soon again once we are moving away from this. The next initial target for me is 3,870, 3,970, 4,380. These are the next targets for Ethereum. So if you want to open a trade, wait that this level is reclaimed. Only from there I would open a new trade. But you see here already the MACD is trying to flip bullish. The RSI is bullish, pointing to the upside, momentum to the upside. And the stochastic RSI is turning around and also will give us pretty soon a buy signal. Then the next one is DYDX. DYDX is also, in my opinion, soon ready to break further to the upside. Here also something that you want to watch. If you want to make a quick buck on the way back to the upside. Watch this downward sloping trend line at $1.91. Once that line is broken, the next target would be all the way back up here, $2.20 and the $2 level. These are the next initial targets on the way to the upside. So that is a really nice scalp, at least to $2 that you can do here. So that's roughly 6% more or less to the upside. Yeah, almost 6%. Yeah, 6%. And then all the way up here would be 17. So that is really, really juicy. And that is working right now for most coins out there. You know, also Solana. Solana has also this downward sloping trend. And we are sitting a little bit higher than our entry level on Solana. So if you entered, you are fine. You know, if you want to play it safe, you wait another $1. And of course, a candle close above that level, at least 15-minute, 30-minute candle close above that downward sloping trend line before you want to enter this. The target remains the same here. I would hold this into the $200 level because I believe once Bitcoin gets going here, things going to accelerate really, really quickly and brutally across the market. Another coin that I'm still holding is WIF. Also here, we are getting close to a break of this downward sloping trend line. We are getting close to retest this at $2.78 more or less. That is also a good level for you to enter. I told you the 0.5 level from this correction would have been a good level to enter. If you would have entered here, you would be up now roughly 4%-ish already. And once we're breaking this downward sloping trend line coming from this correction, the next level would be $3.12. And then once we're breaking this downward sloping trend line, the next level would be all the way up here close to $4. So here, massive, massive upside potential in these coins here. And it depends on you how you want to trade that. You know, you can just scalp it from this downwards trending resistance line back to the level, the range high where we had support, you know, before we broke down, to scalp this, or to hold it and trade it into higher levels. That's totally up to you. Guys, I just wanted to make really quick this update for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're going to win $1,000, and I'm going to see you then again tomorrow.